a little boot. But a flip-flop just says like, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. A flip-flop says like, I don't take myself too seriously, and yes, I look good, but at the end of the day, I'm just wearing a flip-flop, okay? It is what it is. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your girl, Sierra here. And I do want to say welcome to my new subscribers. Welcome back to my supporters who have been supporting me forever and ever. I love y'all. But I have noticed that I have gotten an influx of new supporters, new subscribers on here. And welcome. My name is Sierra, and on my channel you can always expect for the truth when it comes down to luxury brands, how they age over time. Okay, I practically review everything that I buy. And ultimately, I'm just all about quality, functional, practical fashion. So if that sounds like some content that you will be into, then please click the subscribe button. I would love to have you be a part of my little corner here on YouTube. Today, I want to be getting into a new segment on my channel, which is going to be called Style Sundays. On Style Sundays, I will be reviewing a specific brand, telling you guys a little bit about that brand, going through my favorite looks, and then I will pull together 3 looks inspired by the particular collection or brand that I'm going to be talking about in that video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about 6397, which is a brand that I have been following for years, honestly. I remember they had a store in Soho, and it was right around the corner from the store that I worked at. However, they never carried the jeans that I wanted in store, which was like this baggy fit of jeans. They always had like, I think like straight leg or like skinny legs in store. Don't quote me. But I say that all to say, I was going to buy something from 6397, but they just never had it in freaking store. 6397 was actually founded by Stella She. And I don't remember, I couldn't pull up like when the brand was actually like founded, but their first ever collection on Vogue anyway was Resort 2015. And I look back at that collection and you guys will see what I'm saying. Like very simple pieces and worn in a very real minimalistic way. And I say real because you see some of the models like literally walking on the back of their shoes, which reminds you of like when your mom's like, come get these groceries, and like that's how you come outside. Like for real. I think it's too overcomplicated when it comes to 6397. I feel like it's a brand that when you look at it, you see what you get. You get what you see. Stella She is not the only one, I guess, designing. She has like now, I think 2 other people designing with her. Lizzie Owens is going to be the head designer now. And then I think another lady who came from Barney's, Judy Collison. So I guess all 3 of them, they kind of create for the brand. And 6397, if you look at your telephone, you will see that it actually spells out the news. So you have 6 for N, 3 for E, W for 9, and 7 for S. So 6397 is spells out news on your phone keyboard. And actually the News is a showroom here in New York City that is again co-founded by Stella She. And at the News showroom, they carry an eclectic selection of brands and designers. Some brands I had never heard of. Actually, most of them I had never heard of, but some I have is Tabby Footwear, Common Projects, Nicholas Daly, also Visvim. So you definitely get a nice eclectic selection of brands. And what I see when I see 6397 is, again, elevated basics. It's like they take the clothes that you throw on without even thinking, but just make them more stylish. For instance, they have like this gray sweatshirt skirt, and it's supposed to be inspired by gray sweatpants. Now we're gonna get into my favorite looks from 6397 Spring 2025 collection. Starting off with a all black look right here. And this look, I think that to the eye is very simple, but also to the eye, you're like, that person looks very chic, you know, very put together. And I think that it comes down to the fits of the pieces. For instance, I love the ribbed, you know, V-neck little tank top here. Also the neckline, I feel like it's a V, but it's an upper V. So it's a little bit more elegant and chic. Also, I think that, again, with 6397, I definitely think of not overcomplicating pieces or styling them. So I like that they chose to pair this, you know, high neck tank top with a baggy pair of jeans. With a tight V-neck paired with the baggy pants, this is a really nice contrast. And then I like too the little netted bag. It's just like very simple, very much so like this person looked like they had 5 minutes to get dressed, and you just like, oh my gosh, where's that little tank top? Let me throw my little favorite little tank top on. Where's my favorite jeans? Let me throw them on. Like, these look like this person's favorite items, you know? Getting into this second look, again, very, very simple. And also, I really, really love the evolution of 6397, because I feel like in the beginning, again, going back to that Resort 2015 collection, the pieces was almost too simple. Definitely now, fast forwarding to 24, you see more of a refinement. You see more quality, I feel like, pieces, more quality knits, more quality denim. This look right here, I love, again, the denim, wide leg, baggy denim, paired with like the knit and a little car coat over top. I think that this look is just very, very easy, very much so anyone can just like throw it on. And also really shows that, again, if your pieces are quality, if you are, you know, very intentional with your buys, then it won't take much to put on a look and look chic. And also, I think that 6397, they do a really, really good job with not looking too put together, if that makes any sense. Like, I love that with this look, she could have easily chose to pair it with a little, you know, kitten heel or a little boot, but a flip-flop just says like, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. A flip-flop says like, I don't take myself too seriously, and yes, I look good, but at the end of the day, I'm just wearing a flip-flop, okay? It is what it is. This next look I liked because I think that it's sometimes hard to pair prints when you are such a minimalistic or pragmatic dresser like myself. With that being said, I love this look because, as you can see, it's not super understated with like the look of the pants or the look of the leopard print shirt, but the way it is styled and also the pieces themselves are like really simple, so it still works for the pragmatic dresser. And the jeans, it's just a simple little jean, but they paint it gold, you know? It's just like they add a little bit of shimmer to those really simple or otherwise understated pieces. I can see myself wearing this look and feeling comfortable in this look and not feeling like, oh my gosh, like I'm wearing a cheetah print shirt, you know? Like, all eyes on me. Like, I definitely feel like I can be my, you know, ducked off self actually in a look like this. So now I've told you guys a little bit about the brand. I went through my favorite looks, and now we're gonna get into the looks that I chose to replicate or pull inspiration from. And I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you guys at the end. All right, getting into this first look I chose to replicate, which is going to be look number 7. And as I said in the beginning of the video, this is definitely one of my favorite looks, mainly because it's really simple yet really chic. And to replicate this look, it was very, very easy because I own several black tank tops, several black jeans. The tank top that I am wearing in this video is going to be from the brand Flore, and it's one of my favorites due to the way it fits. It's very flattering. I also love the high neck. I think it's very chic. And then for jeans, these are actually one of my favorite pair of jeans, which are by Alpha Saint General from their more casual line, which is called Daily Classics. And this is the boyfriend fit. I'll have them linked down below. And then for shoes, as you guys can see, the model was wearing like a little loafer. And this is my little loafer, my Margiela babouche, which I definitely think is the mule-like style. It, again, reads very chic and very minimal, especially considering that I'm wearing all black. And then for the bag, the model was wearing like a little net bag that she kind of like held in her hand. So I went for the closest thing that I have, which is going to be my La Mer ball bag. And this is my spin. The next look I chose to replicate or pull inspiration from is going to be this look here. And this was actually look number 9. And again, I love how elevated each piece is. Although it is very simple, you can definitely see the quality of the garment even through the photo. And this is actually going to be my spin here. Both the sweater and the jeans are from Uniqlo actually, but I think that I was able to get away with buying these pieces and also being able to wear the jeans now for like 4 or 5 years. The sweater, again, I got secondhand and it still has held up, although it's from Uniqlo and probably, you know, didn't cost an arm and a leg to begin with. But because the sweater is wool and the jeans are 100% cotton, I think that even if you are getting them from a place like Uniqlo, cotton is cotton to a certain extent, you know, like as long as there's no stretch, I think that it can still read a little bit more high end, so to speak. So yeah, the sweater, I chose to keep my little black tank top underneath just because I feel like it worked. And I also feel like when it comes to replicating a look, you always want to make sure there's a hint of you in there, or lots of hints of you anyway. And yeah, the jeans are definitely similar to the jeans that the model was wearing, very, you know, baggy and loose throughout the leg. And then I actually don't own a flip-flop. I did years ago, but they broke on me when I was in New Orleans. But very recently, I got these sandals from Rick Owens from the store Pilgrim, which is a secondhand store here in New York City. Would definitely recommend checking it out. But yeah, these Rick Owens sandals are actually a little wonky to walk in, but nonetheless, I love the look and aesthetic of them, especially with a pair of jeans. I've even worn them with a trouser, and I love the bare look of them. But yeah, this is going to be my spin on look number 9. The last look I chose to pull inspiration from is going to be this look here, which was look number 19. And again, looking at the pieces, it's very simple and you're like, why does it work? Well, that's because you can see the quality of the denim skirt, again, through the photo. And I don't own a pair of jelly little sandals. However, this is going to be my spin. And I think that the little thong heel sandal definitely works with this look. Also, I love how, again, the only accessory with the look is going to be the belt, and I definitely wanted to do that with this look. And I have been trying to figure out how to make this skirt really work for me because it's a little bit big, and I have paired it with a tank top, but again, the waist just looks a little bit weird sometimes. So I love this look with the belt, and I don't think that I would have thought of this unless I was, again, trying to quote unquote replicate this 6397 look. I definitely feel like when it comes to wearing such plain looks, plain pieces, you definitely need some type of accessory to make it look a little bit more stylish and not just so bland. And I definitely feel like this belt jazzes this look up, yet the thong sandal makes it still effortless and chic. And this is going to be my spin on look 19. Let me know what you guys think of these looks down in the comments. All right, you guys, so that actually sums up today's video. I really hope you guys like this first episode of my Style Sunday segment. If you do, please let me know down in the comments. Or if you find that there's ways that I can tweak this segment, or if you think that I can come up with a better name. Because I'm kind of like, I don't know about the name. Like, it's simple, not overcomplicated, like 6397, I guess. But I don't know. I feel like I want something a little bit more catchy. But for right now, I'm going with Style Sundays. But yeah, I love y'all because I feel like even without me saying, y'all gonna let me know because y'all stay looking out for me down in the comments on how I can improve things. So look forward to seeing that, and I will see you guys on my next one. Peace.